So I got three charger heads here. Anchor. I got two anchors. And I got Rav power. Um, they all three all three are pretty decent. I would say actually not decent, but very good. Right. Anchor is one of my favorites. Right, one of my favorites. I just the designs are just really very nice. I just like the feel, especially this one, the small one. It's really good, right? So it has three ports. The first port, this one's IQ3, so you can charge your laptop. At the same time, you can also use that to charge your tablet, your phone, and this one USB B. These two are USB Type C. It has about, let me see how many watts. It's about 65. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's about 65. Pretty good. It charges real fast. So you can charge your phone from 0 to 100 about, I would say a good 30, maybe 40. I mean, it's not that fast, but it works for me. It's not that bad, right? But here's the thing. One thing that I don't like about this charger, when you plug that in, you plug it into outlet. It's kind of flimsy because it carries a lot of weight, right? So like if you do like this, right, you plug it in, like the weight is like too heavy, and it tends to to fall down, right? Because it's very heavy, especially when you're charging your phone. You put like a cable. That's the only thing. I wish they could make it like flat like this, right? So let me see if I can show you guys, right? So this one was on this side here. So when you plug it in, it has more support. It doesn't come out. It doesn't tend to fall. But other than that, it's a really good. It's a good charger head. I use that a lot. I use it for traveling. Whenever I'm traveling, I use that because it's just small, sleek, easy to carry. Yeah, I also like the design. It's really nice. The material is really nice. It feels good, but I just wish this one here was on the side, so when you plug it in, it stays firm, but it doesn't. Same thing goes with this one. Let me check how many watts this one. This one is about, I think it's about the same, right? Let me see. Let me see if I think it's about the same. 65. It said 20. No, it's not 20. It's 65. Usually, I use this one to charge my laptop whenever I'm working in the office. This one's just for home traveling. This one in the office, and this one has only two ports, right? But yeah, it's good enough. USB-C. I think USB-C is still very important because some devices, electronic stuff, still you still need USB-C. So it's good to have it. And this USB type, oh no, this USB B. I meant USB B. You need it still, but USB-C, this is the newest ones. Not new, but it's kind of new. This is the one that I use most of the time, and it's very important too. It's a key IQ3. It's almost the same as this one, right? Price. It's funny because this one is about $49.99 on Amazon, and this one was about I think $60 on $90, something like that. So this one definitely more expensive than this one, but I prefer this one. They all do like it's almost the same thing. This one's 65 watts, 65 watts, and I believe I can't see it. It's somewhere here. I believe it's about the same. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend time on that, but they're both pretty good. The same thing with this one. I'm having the same issue when you plug it in too flimsy. Doesn't really stay. It doesn't stay firm. I wish they had it on the side so when you put it like stays firm, but it has the same issue. But overall, they're pretty good. So the last one is the Rav power. RAV power actually has more power than any of these two. But it's funny, right? Here's the story. I bought this one before any of these. I used it for, I don't really like the design that much. It's a little bumpy on both sides, but overall, like, I mean, I think it's better than the Anchor, right? The big ones, the big one. But no big fan of it. But it has like 90 watts, so this one will charge 90 watt max each pour, which is really, really powerful. Hopefully, you guys can see it. It's very powerful, right? But the funny story about this charger head, when I bought it, I think I used it only for maybe a few days and stopped working. And I was just like, you know what? I just gonna put in my electronics, my electronic whatever box. I'm not gonna return it. It was too much work. It was expensive too. It was kind of like, it was. I think I bought it for $60, and I decided to keep it. And one day I was in the office, actually not long ago, maybe like a couple months ago. I was like, you know what? Let me just try it before I don't use it anymore. Before I get rid of it. So I plugged it in. Surprisingly, it worked. I was excited. And this one has 2 ports, as you can see. This one has 2 ports. It's pretty fast. It works pretty good. Yeah. Actually works better than Anchor's, but for some reason I just don't trust it. I don't trust it much. And same issues, too heavy. This one's actually heavier than them two. This one is super heavy. Obviously because it has like 90 watts, so it has to be heavy. They must be putting a lot of stuff in there. But yeah, actually right now I use this one a lot in office. This one, I carry this one with me everywhere in my bag. So yeah, that's all I had. It's pretty decent. Hopefully, they can make it more firm when you plug it in. Or it's just me having that issue. I don't know if you guys having the same issue. And this one, you can like flip it like that, flat. This one, I think the same. Flip it, flat. This one, the same too, which is very convenient. And flat. Voila, there we go. All right. That's all I had. All right.